Privileged ones, guardians, welcome back to the channel. And it's been a long time coming since I've uploaded a Destiny 2 video. The reason why Bungie, Activision, and Destiny 2 are angering the community. Before we delve into this topic though, I need all of your help as viewers and subscribers of this channel. What future content for Destiny 2 would you like to see? Leave a comment down below in the comment section for your ideas and topics for future videos. And if you have multiple ideas, leave multiple comments, because each one of those comments will be entered in for a chance to win 1,000 out of 5,000 silver I'm giving away on this video. That means there's going to be 5 winners for 1,000 silver. Why? Because there's just not enough content for Destiny 2, and I want to know what kind of videos you want to start seeing from me every single week or even every single day. Now to delve into this video, Destiny 2 is angering the community, and we have really big reasons as to why. We've also got really small reasons, and I want to try to pack all these reasons into one video so we can try to get Bungie to realize what they're doing wrong. Let's start from the beginning. First off, back in Destiny 1, there was not enough content in the base game. They started releasing really large expansions. One of those expansions was Dark Below, which didn't have a lot of content, but they made up for it with other things being added into the game. And alongside that, the next following DLCs, especially Taken King, were massive, and they changed the game for the better. Alongside that, by the end of Destiny 1's lifespan, pretty much the entire community was generally happy, to the point where Destiny 2 was hyped up beyond measures. It was hyped up so much that we had so many high hopes for the game when it produced really crappy expectations. So with that, we wanted to get into the game, and we lost a lot of the major content that made Destiny 1 great. Private matches, the way Crucible runs, the way the entire gun and weapon system operates, all of our armor and weapons that we acquired in the game were removed, and we were told that we would never get those exotics back. That is okay, but why would you tell us that we're not going to get these exotics back if you're just going to later, in a $20 DLC, give us 4 story missions and then decide to recycle content and drop an old exotic that we had in Destiny 1 that you told us prior to the release of Destiny 2 that we would never acquire this exotic again? I'm sorry, but you should not recycle content and make the consumers pay for it if they already had this in the previous game. Yes, it's new content for Destiny 2, but it's old content in the aspect and realm of the entire community already had this weapon. They already went through a really long story quest to acquire this said exotic weapon. And you decide to make another really long story quest to make it seem like the DLC expansion you gave us has a lot of content. But in reality, fast forward to Warmind, you release DLC number 2 with barely any story missions. We have adventures, okay. These adventures talk about the backstory of Ana Bray and Rasputin, okay. But you gave us 2 main story missions, and then 2 main story missions on top of that then later turned into strikes. So in reality, we only actually have 2 story missions for this DLC. You spent $10 for each story mission. $10 per story mission. I'm sorry, but the DLC is overpriced. And on top of that, you decide to release Iron Banner this week, and Iron Banner's emote is in TES Eververse, the trading company that requires you to pay real money to buy in-game currency, which I'm going to give away in this video, by the way, just to help every single one of you out. But you're making us pay for that, when it's an emote that represents Iron Banner, the Iron Lords. Why would it not be a reward by playing Iron Banner? Yeah, at least put it into TES Eververse with an engram from, I don't know, Iron Lord's engram or something along that nature to allow us to acquire it. But no, you're going to make us pay for it because you are money hungry, because you partnered with Activision, which Activision is your producing publishers, which decides we need more money, you're making shit content, so let's charge out of the ass for this content because we can, because we're a AAA developer. I'm sorry, but Bungie was not about this back in Destiny 1. They loved the community, and they trusted the community and their expectations. And now they're taking advantage of that, and I'm really not happy with it. And I know a lot of other people are not happy with it. We've got recycled maps, Bannerfall being added into the game again. And we've got a couple of other maps that were recycled in the first DLC, Curse of Osiris. And with all of these, we have a lot of recycled content. The guns from Season 1 to Season 2 to now, Season 3, are not very much different. We also have static rolls on weapons, which allow for no real farm in the game or real way of grinding for content that we don't already have, because we are guaranteed a static roll on a weapon as soon as we acquire it. And to be frank, it's not hard to farm for all of the armor and weapon pieces in the game. You simply just go about your duty, you play a couple of hours a day, and eventually you will acquire one of every piece in the game with no problem at all. Yes, you're going to run out of vault space, but that's besides the point. If you're missing a gun, you can easily acquire it by going to a specific vendor and dumping a bunch of materials into said vendor. Alongside that, if you delete a weapon, you can easily acquire that exact same weapon with the exact same roll again. You don't have to worry about farming for hours upon hours in a specific mission to acquire a specific gun, aka the Grasp of Malak from Destiny 1. I hated farming for that weapon, and yes, I got a god roll after about 35 hours of grinding that one strike, but it's something that I was really proud of. Why can't we go back to the days of Destiny where we had to farm for everything, where we had to work for everything, and not cater to these simplistic players that are just playing for a couple of hours a week? We're trying to make this content a fledged version of what we wanted it to be in the first place. I thank every single one of you for watching this video, and I know it was a bit of a rant, but I wanted to play a little bit of Crucible in front of you guys, and I wanted to talk about the reasons as to why the community is not happy with Destiny 2. Leave your comments down below in the comment section, letting me know about future video ideas that you would like to see. And as always, for every single one of you Guardians out there, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VBG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.